Hi Freggle friends, welcome back to another Ultimate Freggle video. This one is going to be all about the beaches in Qatar, which as of today have officially opened again to the public after the coming towards the end of the corona epidemic. So the exciting news is that all the beaches are open again. So the next thing is, of course, which one are you going to choose to actually go to? So I thought I'd make this video to tell you about all the details, give you a bit more inside information as well. I've been in Qatar here for the last 10 years. And I used to go to the beach maybe a few times per week even. So I think there's a few handy tips I can share with you and a nice overview of which places you could choose. And yeah, join me. Let's see if you find it useful. So my personal top 5 of beaches has to start with Fuwayrit beach. This is 1 hour driving to the north of Doha. Very popular beach for kite surfers. It actually has, on a nice and calm day, it has some coral that it seems to still be alive that you could snorkel around as well if you know the specific spots, which I do, but that's probably something for another video. And it has a beautiful lagoon behind the main beach itself as well. And when it is actually high tide, that's perfect for kite surfing on some nice buttery flat water. Alright, the only thing with Fuwayrit is actually closed between May and August, normally every year, and that is because it's the turtle hatching season. But not to worry, right next to Fuwayrit beach to the north and to the south there's other beaches that look very similar to Fuwayrit itself and they're open the whole year round. So you can still go to the Fuwayrit area and find a beach for your day out. Alright, next beach on my list is Wakra beach, which actually is not that far from my home. So Wakra beach is a bit tide dependent. When it's low tide it's absolutely beautiful, but when it's high tide there's really not much area to enjoy. And it gets a little bit crowded and most of the dirt gathers around the high tide line as well. So you want to make sure that you go onto the tidal website to check the forecast and to make sure you're coming at the right time. If you wanted to do that, a really good website for that is Easy Tide, which I'll probably go into in another video as well. But from there you can pull up a graph and it can show you when the tide is high or low, so you know exactly what you can expect, where the water is going to be. And the other thing with Wakra, it is a little bit known as a dog walking beach, so you might expect a few dogs at certain times of the day. And apart from that, it's a really good option as well, not too far from Doha. The next one on the list is Sealine beach. This one has very deep water, quite close by. So that's actually really nice for swimming, but something to watch out for if you're bringing your kids of course. And Sealine beach unfortunately is a little bit known for jellyfish as well. Especially in the summer you end up having quite a few jellies there. So what I normally do, I bring my snorkeling goggles and I'll have a look if there's any jellies around. If you don't see them when you arrive, it's probably fine for your kids and yourself to swim. But chances are that during the summer you are going to see them, and that's something you definitely want to watch out for. After Sealine beach, the next one that I would recommend is the inland sea. So this one, you drive to the Sealine resort and then from there you head into the desert and you keep driving for about maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, depends how confident your skills are in driving through the desert, until you get to the water. So the route for the inland sea is something that you would really have to know. It's not a good idea to go by yourself, best to bring a friend along as well. And of course also to find the actual place. Once you get to the sea, you can find some spots that are actually really shallow and some other spots that are really deep. And you have some awesome views from the top of the dunes as well towards Saudi Arabia and looking along the border. So that's really recommended too. Alright, and number 5 on my list is actually Ras Abrouq, which is actually in a nature reserve on the other end of the country. It's not far from Dukan. You'll go there on the highway. Once you leave the highway, you'll go into the desert-like area. You'll have to enter through a gate to enter the nature reserve itself. The gate itself has always been open whenever I've been there, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then from there you head towards the west until you reach the water, and then you can enjoy your day out there. And it's a really unique setting, very far away from any of the built-up areas. Normally quite quiet because it's so remote, and it definitely takes a bit of time to reach. Like from the center of Doha, you might get close to about 2 hours to actually get to that place. If you want something unique, you can get it, but you have to make a little bit of a sacrifice. Alright, then of course all these beaches don't actually have any facilities nearby. So if you're after a washroom or if you want to buy some food while you're actually there, that's going to be an issue. So you're going to have to bring your own food and you'll have to think about what you're going to do if you do need a washroom. So bear that in mind. If you're after a beach with some facilities, maybe it's much better idea to find some of the beaches in the Pearl or go to Qatar. There's a very nice artificial one over there. There is Semaisma, which is just to the north outside of Doha. And then there is Souk Al Wakra as well, which has a nice beach now with all the shops right behind you. So you could do that too. Alright then, thank you so much for watching. I hope it was useful. If it was, then please give me a like and subscribe on the channel if you want to see more of me in the future. Of course, there's so much more to talk about all the beaches of Qatar, and I'm planning to do that for sure. And if you still have any questions or you want to say hi, then just leave me a comment down below. That will be really amazing. And I always get back to you as well if you write me something. Okay, thanks so much for watching. We hope to see you soon. Alright, bye bye.